Heidi ho, folks. I am back, and it's time for herb time. That's right, it's herb time. I haven't figured out a title for these videos yet, so it's just me, you know, categorizing my herbs. Now, tonight, we got a really special one of my favorites, and one that I know that you guys use a lot of, because I know you're high priestess. Today, we're going to talk about copal, okay? Copal. That is Copal. Now, the general use for copal is usually for love and protection. I like to think it's just more than that because it is a really beautiful smell. Now, really, copal generally really is, all it really is tree sap. And there are hundreds of varieties of copal. Okay. Now, I have three of them here with me. The fourth one I wanted to get, but they were out of it, and that would be black copal. But tonight, we're going to talk about, let me see which one I want to start with first. This is golden copal. Golden copal. Okay, and it can be found in South America. Okay, and it's still for love and protection. I want you to get a close up of that one. See how it's golden color? This is golden copal. Okay, and its smell is more of a musty, sweet smell. This copal, much more musty, much more sweeter than a lot of copals. All right, now. Next copal I'm going to talk about briefly is white copal. See? Now I'm going to take the lid off of this one. Here we go. White copal. Take a look. It looks like pretty much almost every copal you know of, but this copal can be found in Indonesia. All right? Put the lid back on that one. And last but absolutely not least, and this is not least because I gathered this copal myself. Okay? This is local. So that means it's from the hills of well, this time where was I? I was close to Crestline, up near Snow Valley or whatever valley that was, where people go skiing. Anyway, I collected this with a friend of mine. So there's some twigs in it and everything. And this is just copal from from North America, from my region. So that would be Southern California. So take a look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's just kind of copal. Now, this copal has a lot more of a heartier scent to it. Okay. And this is just local copal from my forest in my neck of the woods. And the one that's from Indonesia, the white copal, it has a sweet scent too. You know, not as sweet as the golden. Hold on, I've got guest. He wants to. This is Raphael, my cat. He wants to add his 5 cents. 5 cents, George? Yeah, 5 cents. Okay. Anyway, he wants to add to his little take on the whole herb situation. Now, the reason why there are different copals, and my cat is currently walking on my keyboard. Don't do that, Ralphie. Don't do that. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. Just sit down, rest yourself. Okay, there's really different copals. Now, how would you use each of these copals? Well, um, South America rather. Right now, the Olympic people are there in Brazil, and I would probably burn this one for protection for the athletes. You know, since it is native to America, it would be a good one to burn in, for their protection. My cat is not going to make this easy. Now, the one for Indonesia. Now, that's a really quirky one because Indonesia is an island and its population is mostly Muslim. So why would I burn white copal? I would probably burn this one in a child's bedroom prior to the child um, residing in the room because, well, white being a form of innocence and purity and the copal of protection and love, it seems like a good idea. You know, kids' room would be a great idea for that one. And this one, which is a really heartier smell in compared to the other two, I would just burn this one just as a general purpose one because this one is local to my area. And I've got to be honest, if I was living in Indonesia, I'll probably burn that particular copal as a general purpose one. But the reason why there's so many copals is because there's so many trees, so many different varieties of trees. Believe it or not, if you were to go up to your local forest and look for a maple or an oak are a spruce tree. They have sap. You could actually take a pocket knife, scrape it off, let it dry, and you'll have copal. Hmm. So there are hundreds. Oh, let me give the meaning of copal. Copal is a masculine herb, and its planetary would be Mercury, and its element would be fire. So those are things you can remember for copal. Mercury, male, and fire. Okay? So I'm going to conclude this while my cat is really being great. I want you, this is Raphael. Here's my cat. So as you can see, this is his desk. He told me so himself. Hmm. Wow, he's really into himself. Rafi? Yeah. Oh, don't give me that look. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll probably come back and do a second video on another herb that I'm going to be putting in jars and putting in my index book, my little herb grimoire. Anyway, also, if you guys have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them. Because, hey, believe me, I thrive on your comments and I thrive on your questions because it helps me, figure out what kind of video to make next. At least it would. So please, this one is longer than I planned. I planned on 5 minutes and we're already gone into 6. Anyway, you guys have a great and blessed weekend. Blessed be.